Security officials and terrorists have both long known of the huge vulnerabilities at airports in the areas outside the screening checkpoints. And we found serious questions about what is being done in the U.S. to make airports safer. By design, there's easy open access to American airports, with virtually no security until well past the arrival and departure areas. In fact, even the enhanced screening at security checkpoints has created another airport vulnerability.
The terrorist doesn't have to get past the checkpoint and onto an airplane. It's a rich target environment right there at the checkpoint.
To combat the threat, the Transportation Security Administration, the TSA, has deployed some 3,000 unseen officers to roam American airports looking for suspicious behavior under a controversial program called SPOT. Under the program, officers are given just 4 days of classroom training to learn how to spot certain body movements and facial micro-expressions said to be tip-offs.
Although they both appear to glare.
If you have one of those emotions, it's going to appear in your face, and if you're trying to conceal it, it may well leak out in a micro-expression.
But critics say hundreds of millions of dollars are being wasted on a scientifically unproven concept.
The scientific research shows that it's very hard to detect whether somebody's up to no good just by looking at their behavior.
And a report by the General Accountability Office on the SPOT program found that at least 17 known terrorists, including the attempted Times Square bomber Faisal Shahzad, went through airports where the trained SPOT officers were in place and were never detected. Could the SPOT program have detected the kind of suicide bomber who attacked the Moscow airport? No, according to the chairman of the House Transportation Committee.
Based on the performance and the reports I've gotten back on SPOT, I honestly don't believe that we could detect in advance this type of event.
The TSA says the SPOT program is a vital layer of security based on science used by law enforcement and the military for decades, and that the SPOT program has resulted in more than 1,700 arrests. But other than a man found with empty fuel tanks and given probation, none of those 1,700 arrests involved anything connected to terrorism.
And I know you've been concerned about this, Brian, like you said in your report, especially around the screening areas, too.
Exactly. That can be a logjam there that, as Clark Kent Irvin, the former Inspector General of Homeland Security, said, a real target-rich environment for terrorists, something the terrorists already know. We're not giving away any secrets here. This is something that they know and have studied, and there have been attacks like that years back as well.
Thank you for your investigation and your reporting.